No, I'm saying I need them flip flops though. Flip flops.
What flip flops?
I got some on my feet. I don't want to stand barefoot. It might be in the room or something. I had some flip flops. What's up, y'all? Happy Monday. Let me do this light check. Am I dark or not? Let me see. Let me turn on another light. I don't know if that helps. No. Let me see. Oh, shit. Wrong light. Let me see if this works. Hopefully it's a little brighter. How y'all doing? Woo. I don't think y'all never seen me from the bottom. But hey, look, I'm trying to stand back because I ain't trying to let y'all see what I got going on with the, the little gobble going on here. You know what I mean? Hey, Elizabeth, how you doing? Hey, Cassie. Hey, Siobhan. Thank y'all for being here tonight. I appreciate it very, very much. My favorite audience member, Mama Dukes, is here. And so it's 7:02. I was waiting. She bringing me my flip-flops. I do not want to be standing on this bare floor. Thank you. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, I hope you guys are doing great. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm standing up tonight. Let me tell y'all, okay? So for y'all that do not know, hey, Genteria, I called my old ass going out skating yesterday. And I do mean skating, the old skates, the 2 wheels in the front and the 2 wheels in the back. And so, and y'all let me know if y'all can hear me before I tell y'all my story. Because a sister is the hip is in a little pain today. So let me see if y'all can hear me. I hope that you can. Hey, LaConyer Hall. I was about to call that government name. How you doing? Okay, good. You can hear it. Thank you. Everybody say, hey, Mom.
Hey.
Okay, glad. Thank y'all for letting me know. Okay, so I'm outside skating, but in my yard though, because I'm not really ready to go on the street or the sidewalk yet. So I done went around a couple times. I'm feeling good. I'm skating backwards. I'm doing all the things. Let me tell you, I forgot what happens when that skate wheel hit a rock. Okay, so one leg went this way and one leg went that way. And let me tell you, I am not flexible. So I've been hobbling ever since yesterday. But I'm gonna hobble myself right over here to this computer, and we're gonna keep on going today. So I just wanted to say thank y'all for being here because I got to stand up tonight. Okay, and I know I might be glowing a little piece. I did and this is not me. I don't like to push people product and they're not paying, but if y'all use that Il Maquillage, that makeup that you see on Facebook, now I'm sure that the Facebook gods and the TikTok gods are listening, so you're probably gonna start seeing this in your timeline or in your videos all of a sudden. But it does work. But I like to use they have, I don't know what it is because I'm not into makeup like that, but they do have something that you can put on your skin like a primer before you put the makeup on. And I just like wearing it. So maybe that's what y'all seeing. Or maybe that is just the poke myself out. Maybe that's just the aura of the Lord around me. Okay. Damn, I just poked myself in the eye, like for real. All right, so let me keep going. Let me first start out by saying I do appreciate y'all watching and tuning in. I wanted to give a shout out to Ernesto from California. He actually has been running the business as a sole proprietor and decided to allow me to set up his LLC in California. And let me tell y'all, if y'all do not live in California, consider yourselves lucky because they have to pay a franchise fee every year, whether they make sales or not. And that franchise fee is $800. So thank you, Ernesto. We got his EIN. We set up his trucking business. And now, he has a whole separate entity. Okay. So if you guys are thinking about, starting or actually incorporating your business, please think about it very, think about it and then do it. Okay. There is no, unless it's a hobby, something you don't do all the time, but you definitely should incorporate if you are running a business and you're doing well. Protect your assets. Even if you don't think you have much, protect what you do have, okay? And speaking of assets, y'all see me in a different location. This is the kitchen, okay? You can see the kitchen, whoop, whoop. Your girl do not be in here cooking nothing but a bowl of cereal, okay? You cannot get with me when it comes to that cereal and the milk. I got the ratio game down. Don't let these appliances fool you. That's why ain't no dishes in the sink. Hold on. Ain't no dishes in the sink. And it ain't because, well, it's a little bit, but ain't really nothing in the sink. Okay. So, and we're not cooking over here. All right. And then I want to give one more to Nakia. Nakia, thank you for allowing me to file the nonprofit for your pastor's church. Okay. I ain't going to put that information out, what church it is and none of that, but thank you for allowing me to file your nonprofit, your 990EZ. So if you have a business that's set up and you have not done your due diligence of filing your tax documents, please holler at your girl so I can get you situated. If you're looking to incorporate, holler at your girl too. If you're not sure if you want to incorporate, still holler at your girl, okay? And I'm giving you some advice. So you could go ahead and drop the questions, and I'm going to tell you a couple things that I have seen that is going on. This is going on right now in every state. It is a program called the State Small Business Credit Initiative, okay? So in short, it's SSBCI. SSB is in boys, CI, okay? So this is where the Treasury, this actually was approved like last year, but the money has now been sent to the states. So in essence, you can now go and borrow money from your respective states if you are, and here are the categories they are giving money to. Venture capitalists. So it says there's a venture capital program. So let's see. Let me see. I can break this down to something that'll be easy for y'all to understand. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sections. They have a loan guarantee program, a loan participation program, a venture capital program, a collateral support program, and a capital access program. That sounds like a whole lot of mumbo jumbo. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need to do. You can type SSBCI. Somebody type that in the comments in here on TikTok, please, and somebody here on Facebook. So that's SSB as in boy, CI. I just want y'all to go to Google. You can put in SSBCI. Put the plus sign. Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. I'm going to teach y'all something y'all probably never even heard of. Thank y'all for typing that. Put SSBCI, the plus sign, and then your state. Okay, so not only are you searching for the information about how to get money from your state to fund your business or to keep your business going, you're also doing what is called a Boolean search. Okay, so I tell people all the time, I can find almost anything online, whether it's public or private, because a lot of people leave stuff open, right? But all you have to do is know how to search. And if you guys are not familiar with Boolean, and I'm gonna have y'all spell this out, okay? It's boo, like a ghost, BOO, and then lean, LEAN. It's all one word. Somebody type that, Boolean, okay? So if you've never heard of it before, guess what? You can go to Google and do the same thing, and you can ask, what is Boolean? And it will tell you the different ways that you can manipulate symbols in your search box and get information that you didn't even think you can get, okay? So it is a way to, because you guys know there's millions of trillions, billions of information out on the internet. And there's no way that you can cipher through all that information in the amount of time that you need to search for something, right? Not Boolean, Melvina, is boo, BOOLEAN, like lean, like a person that's not fat. Lean, they're in shape. So Boolean, all one word, okay? And I'm going to read your questions in a second. But that is a way to manipulate information on the internet to give you more precise results. So, for example, when we did that SSBCI, you could have just put that in Google and it would have brought you everything containing SSBCI. But when you put SSBCI, the plus sign, and your state, it leaves all that other stuff out and it only searches information pertaining to SSBCI and what you put after that plus sign. Did y'all just see how cool that was? So this is, y'all know I always bring y'all stuff that you probably never heard of before or that people don't even talk about, which is crazy because Boolean search will save you so much time when it comes to finding information. Thank you, Elizabeth. That's how you spell it. I did not see anybody here on TikTok. Okay, yes, I did. Thank you, Moni, for typing in Boolean search. Okay, so let me see what questions y'all got really quick. Thank y'all for typing in these things. So let me see what y'all got. Let me see. Yes, sweetie, I did the splits and I did a split and I didn't ask for it. So I am sore. I tore my hamstring. Okay, so somebody says, so do we need to get an EIN first in LLC? No, I don't even know why people do that. That is the absolutely wrong way. There are a ton of people who have EINs right now. And you have it probably because you're a sole proprietor, right? And that's fine. A sole proprietor means you are just you, me, you know, I'm Shamika Saves. And if my business is Shamika Saves and I didn't incorporate, I didn't pay to be an LLC, I am just a sole proprietor. Some of you guys get that information a little mixed up because some people consider an LLC a sole proprietor, but this is not the same one that we're talking about. I'm just talking about you being a person that is not incorporated. Some people have EINs. If you're a nurse and you wanted to be paid as a sole proprietor, and so you got an EIN, that's cool. But as soon as you incorporate, meaning you become a nonprofit, you become a corporation, or you become a LLC, you have to now get a new EIN because that is considered upgrading your business. So a lot of people get mad and it's like, man, I got to go change this at the bank. I got to go do this. Yep. That's why I'm not a fan of people being a sole proprietor, going and doing all this stuff backwards, because as soon as you upgrade your business, which is what you should do anyway, if you have a functioning business, then you now have to go do that all over again. You got to now go change that information at the bank. You got a new EIN number if you got business credit, which you shouldn't. But even if you have relationships with vendors locally, now you got to go change all that. So if you know that you are going to make money and it's not going to be considered a hobby, incorporate first. Once it's approved, because right now every Secretary of State is at least taking 2 to 3 weeks. Ernesto, when I did Ernesto's paperwork for the LLC in California, it took a month. It just got approved last week. It took 30 days. So you have to wait until that is approved. Then you go get that EIN. That's how it's supposed to go. Okay? Because the EIN is tied to a business. So don't get the EIN first, because what if it's not approved? A lot of you don't even know to go search to see if somebody else has your name. Okay? So the name that we were going to use for Ernesto's business, 3 other people had them. They had different variations, but so now we had to get something different. Okay. All right. So let me move on. Okay. Andrea says landlord is stating that the late fees keep occurring until everything is paid in full. Remainder of rent and late fees. This is legal. Absolutely. You signed a contract. So yes. So that's no different than if I reported something on your credit. That's no different than the bank. If you go overdraft in the bank, not now, but they used to, because remember now there should be no overdraft fees, or if they are, they're reduced. If you were late at the bank, they would charge you that $35 late fee, and then every day you were late, they were hitting you with $7 until you paid it. So it's unfortunate that that's happening to you, Andrea, but that is completely legal, especially if it's in the contract. But yes, they do. They have a right to keep charging you late fees because it's still late. Even if you're paying on it, that is not paid in full. That's 2 totally different things. So that is why. All right. So what I did not ask y'all to do, please share, tag somebody. Y'all know I get to go in and forget sometimes that this is still a job, something like a job. So share this with your friends. I hear a lot of you. Thank y'all for the referrals that y'all do get. I'm telling you, I got people, mamas, grandmamas, aunties, cousins, boyfriend, ex-husbands. Y'all be sending people to me, and I appreciate it. Why? Because, hey, they need help. And if y'all think that I can help them, please direct them to me. And y'all have been doing that. And so I appreciate that. So I've been helping people in prison, people everybody. So if you think I can help them, let me know. Okay. I'm about to get to TikTok in a minute. Somebody says if you just sell on eBay. If you just sell on eBay, you can be a sole proprietor if you just sell on eBay. But if you're just selling on eBay, are you just making any money? Are you making any? If you are, you should make that into a business. Why not? It doesn't change how you can file your taxes, especially if you pick an LLC. All right, hold on. Let me see what we got here. And y'all follow me on TikTok. I appreciate that, okay? Because I've been in 171,000 for a long time, all right? I want to get to 1 million, okay? Can I? All right, so it says, how can you pay tax for your business? You can pay taxes in a couple ways, and it depends on what taxes are you talking about. Every state has something different. Like I said, California has franchise tax. Some states have sales tax. How many of you want to get a wholesale license, especially people here in Florida? They want to get a wholesale license, but forget that they have to file their taxes either quarterly, biannually, or annually. Even if you make no sales, you still got to file your taxes. Believe me, you get them. I get them all the time. Oh, I forgot to report zero this quarter, so now they hit me with a late fee. I got to pay it. Some people don't even know they have to do that. Now, if you're talking about paying taxes for your federal taxes, then you know how to do that. You should go to your tax preparer and pay those and file. And if you're talking about state tax, that's also with your tax preparer, but I'm assuming you're talking about sales tax, okay? Somebody says, why are late fees reduced? What late fees? I'm confused about that question. If y'all gonna ask me a question, please give me some context so I can answer it. So the SSBCI funding. Let me go to Florida's page real quick, okay? So, all right, 1 second. Let me open this up because I looked this up the other day. Come on. Let me see. It says the SSBCI will provide businesses with additional resources and capital to facilitate business growth and economic development, meaning they're going to give you some money to expand or scale your business. Okay. It says these funds will support businesses owned or controlled by socially and economically disadvantaged individuals, including minority-owned, women-owned, rural, or target small business populations. So that is something that, of course, the federal government is going to put in everything, okay? So the socioeconomic, that's not just women and black and brown and black people anymore, or women, okay? That's LGBT. You see they put rural in there. That could be individuals who consider themselves to be Indian. So I did read that on the SSBCI, they were going to try to lend money out to individuals who are in that socioeconomic class first. Okay. So, they got to hit that quota. All right. So I can tell you Florida got $10 million. I saw that yesterday. That's probably the amount that they gave a lot of the states. Some of the smaller states probably won't get that much money. Let me see. All right. Let me see what they said with the type of assistance. Okay. All right, so let me go over they got the 5 types. So the collateral support says it enables financing that might otherwise be unavailable due to a collateral shortfall. It says this credit enhancement uses public resources to encourage private lenders to lend money. So that collateral support is not something that you guys will probably be able to tap into directly. That is, they're going to have companies actually lend the money to you. So once the applications become available, these banks and these lending companies will reach out to the states to take applications. They're going to do that because the state doesn't have time to deal with y'all. So they're going to hire somebody else to do it and give them the money. Okay. A venture capital, targeted investment strategy implemented on an appropriate scale. Look at all this stuff. Florida work with Enterprise Florida to secure partnerships with public entities. Same thing. So it looks like they're going to be giving money to all of the private lenders. I will tell you, there should be a career source in every one state. Okay. I know career source, especially in Florida, they got to be working hand in hand with the state in helping your businesses find places that you can get money. If there's an urban league in your area, you can go there too. But like I told y'all, SSBCI, the plus sign, and your state. Okay, do that Boolean search. Don't just use it for that program. Use it for a lot of stuff. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like, damn, Shamika said it, and that is so true. Okay, so make sure you go check that out. Let me see what else y'all got. You stated that the bank's late fees. Oh yeah, the bank's late fees. That should have started in February of this year. The amount should have gone from $35, I think, down to like $10. It was Wells Fargo, Bank of America. It was a lot of the big banks. Okay, let me run through the stuff y'all need to be paying attention to, because look, we are 6 months. Okay, we got 6 good months left in this year. Can y'all believe it? We just started this year, but let me run it down. February, banks should have reduced those fees. Okay, so if you're with these banks and you still getting $35 charges, you might need to go talk to somebody at your bank and say, hey, I thought y'all was sued by the government and said y'all couldn't charge us these fees no more. Okay, so that's February. Well, let me see. Then there was March. Was there anything in March? No. Okay, April was, you had to do the taxes. May was there anything that came out in May? Nope. Okay, we're in June right now. Okay, so June, $580 billion was just supposed to be forgiven for individuals who went to Corinthian colleges. That's Everest, that's hold on, Wyotech, and it's one more. Y'all know I be coming off the top with this, right? That's why I keep that brain strong, because I be having to remember all this. I could tell y'all, okay? So it's Everest, Wyotech, and HELD, HELD. So 580, no, it's not 80, 5.8 billion of student loan, of student loans, the debt was supposed to be forgiven. Okay. Now that sounds great. Okay. I'm excited. I'm happy, but I'm telling y'all what I actually see. See, I used to work for the government, so I know they can put a lot of stuff out in paper, in the media, but in the background, they are still struggling with two people trying to figure out how they're actually going to do it. Okay. So although these loans have been forgiven, they haven't come off those individuals' credit. People still carrying Everest on their credit report. Now, yes, it says today, but they've been going back and forth, and Corinthian colleges has been sued, and people still had to put in the borrower's defense. So I say all that to tell y'all that if you are on the fence about applying for the borrower's defense and you're turned off because it's 26 pages, you don't have to do that. We can do that. Okay. But please do it, because that speeds up the process then versus having to wait for them to just do it. A lot of people whose loans were already supposed to be deleted still haven't seen anything yet. Okay. The Navient lawsuit, those loans are still on people's credit report. Matter of fact, a lot of y'all told me Navient is bugging y'all to make payments. Okay. So if you're on the fence, please don't wait. Be assertive, be proactive, and go out and get your own forgiveness versus waiting for them to give it to you. All right. Let me see what y'all ask. Oh, let me run down. Hold on. July, $500 or less. If you have medical bills on your credit report that are $500 or less, those should fall off in July. Okay, that remains to be seen. Okay, so that's supposed to take place in July, but I'm gonna tell y'all to start looking more towards August, September, because it may not even take effect on your credit yet. All right, so but that's what they say is going to happen in July. Now, for the rest of part of the year, because I know a lot of y'all have gotten your EIDL loans. Did y'all go, like I told y'all, go and print off y'all loan documents, because the SBA disaster portal is closed. So you can't go and get your loan documents anymore. So if you did not print out anything, then you're gonna have to rely on them to tell you what you signed. Okay, that's one. Two, y'all need to contact the SBA if you do not have your SBA loan number, so that you can go and pay your loans. I bet y'all didn't know they're coming due. Like the first payments are going to become due, I think, in August. So some of y'all who got the money when it first came out, it's time to pay. Okay. If you don't remember, please get on the phone. Matter of fact, I'm about to give you the number right now, because okay, I had to give somebody the number earlier today. Y'all need to call these people so y'all can get this. Y'all can get y'all information. Let me see. Hold on. The number is, okay, I'm gonna type this in, but somebody on TikTok gonna have to type it in. All right, so it's 800, okay, 659 2955. That's 800-659-2955. Y'all see me put that extra dash in there? My bad. Okay. I'm not slow. Okay. I just did that to throw y'all off. All right. So 800-659-2955. You know, they close at 9:00. So y'all can still watch this, get off here, and still call those people. Get your loan number so that you can go to pay.gov, pay.gov, and set up your account, because I know a lot of y'all probably have not. Okay, and if you have, you still got to remember your login credentials so that you can go and pay. All right. So the minimum payments will be coming due. And then basically for the rest of the year, you got to make sure your tax stuff is right. Now, I'm going to tell y'all right now, a lot of y'all move in the summertime. It is June. Everybody moving and changing apartments. Okay, whether that's you being kicked out, you can't afford your rent, you got to go, or you just moving because you're going someplace else. Please do not forget to update your information with the IRS. We do not know what is going to happen between now and January. Okay, we don't know. And if you do know, you should be very rich. But since we don't know, anytime you can send in an updated address to the IRS just so they have it on file is great. Why? Because they sending out letters like crazy. Okay, I don't know if y'all been getting them, but they've been sending out letters like crazy. Why? They letting people know, hey, you didn't file your taxes and you need to. Somebody came into the office today, taxes in hand, 4 years. The IRS called them and already told them, this is how much you're going to owe us for this year. This is how much you're going to owe us for 19, 18, 20, and 21. And I said, dang, that's pretty neat that they know. Let's see. We put in the information that he brought, and it was exactly to the IRS already knew how much he owed. But you know what? You know why they contacted him? Because they want their money. And they're going to be contacting you guys if you haven't filed as well. Now, let me tell you something that you probably have not thought about, because you probably haven't connected to. You need to file your taxes because you one day hopefully want to get a Social Security check. And how can you get a Social Security check if they have no income that you file for that year? They get that income from IRS. So the years that you don't file is money you taking out of your own pocket. And I know y'all ain't pickpocketing yourselves, are you? Okay. That man had 4 years, 4 good years, making $70,000+ a year, and he didn't even file. That's money he leaving on the table. And once I told him that, hey, you know, you messing up your Social Security. He said, he never put the two together. He said, I'll never miss another year filing taxes because I did not know. So if y'all did not know, now you know. All right, so let me see what y'all talking about in these comments. Okay, so I answered that. Can you look at Las Vegas? I came in late. I'm not certain what I'm looking at. What you mean look at Las Vegas? Oh, that's the SSBCI. The SSBCI. All you got to do is look that up and put the plus sign and then Las Nevada, and it will tell you. It says, I didn't get my refund. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with IRS. IRS is slow, but if you don't know, IRS now on Where's My Refund, you can check 18, 19, you can check 19, 20, and 21. Okay. So now, in all these years, they finally have upgraded to where you can check the last 3 years on Where's My Refund. So that's great. Okay. That is good news, especially for some of y'all that have not gotten your stuff. Okay. They're trying to keep y'all calm, even though when you go in there and put your information for those years, it's still going to say, can't find you. It's still going to say it, but at least they're making an attempt. Okay. So just deal with it. One thing about Uncle Sam is if he owe you, you'll never be broke. All right. Somebody says I need help with Navient. If you need help with Navient, then give me a holler. Link is in the bio. And we'll definitely send out those borrowers defense applications for you. It says, I think they will delay the loans again. I do think they will. Thank you for bringing it up. Student loan repayment is supposed to start September 1. I also agree. I think those are going to be delayed. I could be wrong, but again, midterm elections, and so it would probably look good that the Democrats delayed the student loan, so you guys don't have to take on that extra money. So we will see. Okay. I know y'all probably gonna ask me about the $10,000 of student loan forgiveness. All I'm gonna tell you, the only people who are guaranteed to get student loan forgiveness are individuals who went to certain schools, who apply for the borrower's defense, who are under the public service loan forgiveness program, who who dismiss them in bankruptcy, let me keep going. Nurses in hospitals, anyone that works for nonprofit, and golly, I'm trying to say, if you're disabled or you're disabled veteran, or you have severe medical conditions. If you're one of those things, those are the only people I can 100% guarantee that those loans will be forgiven. All the rest we can't say because they keep going back and forth. Okay. All right. So yes, get the LLC first and the EIN. Yes, Miracle Lane says, what's the number I can actually get in touch with somebody with the IRS? The IRS has the same number they've always had, 800-829-1040. I'm gonna put that in the comments. It's 800-829-1040. But let me tell y'all, if you need to get in touch with the IRS, stop waiting for them. Go to the tax advocate. That is your best chance at getting anybody on the phone to search and find out what's going on with your situation. Okay. So the IRS employees, they're busy. So you got to go to the other people who work with them. Okay. And that is the tax advocate. All right. What all do you do? Somebody asked. Thank you for asking that. Man, I'm telling you, I know a lot about a lot of things, okay? But we do taxes. We do document preparation, which means that is trust, wills, trust, wills, basically any type of applications, divorces. I'm a notary, so guess what? In Florida, if you're a notary, you can marry people. So I can marry you if you want to, and I can file your paperwork to get you a divorce. Okay. And speaking of that, a lot of people have been. They saw my video on TikTok about staying married to somebody, and if something happened to you and you don't have your paperwork straight, that person will be left to tell that doctor when and if he should pull the plug. Okay. So if that doesn't get you hot and bothered and mad and ready to divorce somebody that you're not with anymore, then I don't know what else will, because I'm not giving anybody the rights to my life, and we're not together no more. Okay. It says, why are my taxes taking so long? They're taking long because the IRS is backed up. I can tell you, the IRS is chasing down collecting money more so than they are processing your returns to give you money. That I can promise you. Okay. Siobhan says, what if you left off your unemployment 1099? How can you file it if it has federal tax withheld? If it has federal tax withheld, Siobhan, that's a very good question. All you need to do is do an amendment and then tell your tax preparer to add that back to your tax return, because guess what? You have a larger amount of money coming back to you. Okay, did y'all hear what I just said? She paid taxes, so she gets to collect that money that she paid from her unemployment back. If she doesn't add that to her taxes, that 1099 to her taxes, you leaving money on the table. Okay, look how y'all robbing y'all own selves. Y'all see how I'm showing y'all? It's little things that you can do that you leave money that you don't even think about, and that is one thing that you should do. Definitely don't leave money on the table. If you paid Uncle Sam any taxes, you should get almost 100% of that back. Okay, that's depending on your income level. But in this case with unemployment, you're definitely going to get some more money coming back to you. Okay. Hey, Tanya. All right. Let me see what I got. Hey, Miss Angel. Angel Meyer says, I need your help with getting my Everschool loan removed. Can I set up an appointment with you to get this done? Yes, ma'am. Y'all see my mama didn't put that phone on silent? That's all right. I ain't gonna give her no demerits tonight. But yes, if you want to get your loans removed, that is not difficult. I just don't want you guys waiting for the government to give it to you, because that's exactly what is taking so long. Y'all see Mama Deuce going back in the back. All right. Let's see. So you got my email. Thank you, Lizbeth, for putting my email out there. I appreciate that. It is shamikasaves@gmail.com. I appreciate that very much. All right. Don Thompson says CPN is winning. You may have a point there. You actually may have a point. I'm gonna keep that up because I might come back to that. It says the EIDL2 will be delayed. You're exactly right. The EIDL payments may be delayed, but the reason that I'm talking about the EIDL payments is because a lot of y'all, when it's time to actually pay them, still ain't going to be ready. So please do not lose this opportunity to go and get your information and extract your loan documents and go and register at pay.gov so that you can already be ready to just log in. Your phones, your computer will save the login information. Okay, just be ready, because let me tell you, what you don't want to do is have this go on your credit report, and that's your business credit report. And you don't know what you signed because a lot of you didn't download your information. It probably says in the fine print that depending on your loan amount, they may put it on your personal credit. Who knows? You might have signed a personal guarantee and didn't even know it. Okay, so because remember, these EIDL loans changed. All right, a lot of things changed. Okay, it says, was Truett in the lawsuit? No, I don't know anything about Truett. Let me tell you, I will be putting this out a video, and this is thank you to Cassie. I know y'all don't call y'all loved ones in the prison. I know y'all got some cousins, some brothers, or somebody in the prison, and y'all all don't use that cell phone, that GTL service, the phone service. They are being sued, okay? And I'm going to do the video because I think the years are from like 2001 to 2017. It's like a long period of time. But I'm going to put the video up on TikTok after this. And of course, I'll post it on my story and on Instagram and Facebook. But I definitely want y'all to go and track down this GTL class action lawsuit. And the only reason I'm doing the video is because I want y'all to be able to share it, okay? But make sure you're going to get your name on that list to get your check. If y'all follow me, especially in my stories, if y'all not on Instagram or Facebook, I'll put up them class actions. Okay, there's gonna be a class action coming out with expired baby milk. I don't have no kids, but if y'all do and y'all had cans of expired baby milk, take a picture, keep it, because you're gonna need proof of receipt on some of these things. But all these companies get sued. Okay, left and right. Another thing, another company's gonna get sued. A lot of y'all signed up with FES. What was it? Finance Education Services. And then they changed to UCS or UES. I don't know how many of y'all signed up for that credit repair company. But they just got shut down by the Federal Trade Commission. So I'm almost certain there's soon going to be either refunds they're going to be given to their customers, or it's going to be a class action. But they're going to compensate people who were paid because they were now shut down. Okay. So I'm telling y'all, in the summertime, the government starts sprinkling money, but they start sprinkling it in class action and lawsuits. Y'all just got to pay attention so that you can find, or you can just tune in right here. Okay. All right. Let me see what else y'all saying over here. The number to the tax advocate, I'll type that in a minute. Okay, Siobhan, I need all my money. Run me all these coins, okay? All of them. That's what they say to y'all. Hey, Yushana, how you doing? Yushana. Oh, hey, Yushana. Where you been? Okay. It says, I end up moving into the rental property we talked about last time. I'm doing well. Love you, Mrs. Speaker. Thank you so very much. See, I like when y'all check in and let me know what y'all doing. We did talk. She asked me for my advice. I gave her some information. So if we talk about what the rental property I think we talked about, I think you made a good choice. Okay, let's see. Regular taxes, late filers do what? If you're late filing your taxes, just file them. Tax places are still open. Some places are closed, but there are tax places that are open year round. If you are late, ain't no shame in the game. Just take your documents just like you did and go in there and file. But what's going to happen different this time than normal is you are now going to see a reduction in your tax refund due to a late fee and a penalty. Okay, I think the late fee, when I looked up last time, I think it's like $40, and then is the penalty. I think that's the penalty. No, the penalty is like 1%, and then like the late fee is like $40. Okay, so still, you ain't paid the piper on time. It ain't no different if you borrow money from somebody else who late. They charge you interest. It's the same thing the IRS is doing. Please do not wait until next year like these people who give bad advice and tell you to wait 3 years. No, do it now. Why? Because that little interest is still adding. And just like what we talked about, the late fees and still being charged late fees, same thing. Stop robbing yourself. If you realize, damn, I forgot to file my taxes, go file them. That's it. That's all you got to do. Okay. All right. It says, hey, Shamika, this is Brianna in Tuscaloosa. Is this week okay to contact you? Yes, Brianna. Yes, please contact me, girl. I've been wondering if you were okay. Please reach out. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well. All right, let me get this tax advocate because y'all been asking me about this, and let me get this number. I already have it. Okay, hold on. The IRS tax advocate. There is okay, let me see. Come on. Hold on. And the tax advocate are individuals who work alongside the IRS. Okay, to me, they are your best resource for getting anybody on the phone. All right, speaking of that, you could be a part of the tax advocate service. Why? Because the IRS is hiring y'all see that? 4,000 people this summer. They are doing a mass hiring. Okay, so that is on my list to actually talk to y'all about. So all y'all got to do is go to USA Jobs. Okay. Don't be ashamed, Aries. If you late filing taxes, just file them. It's better to file them now than to keep waiting. USAjobs.com. Think about it like this. Would you rather pay me more money or less money? I already know what y'all gonna say. Less. So if you want to pay less, file now. If you want to pay more, wait. Completely up to you. All right. That tax advocate. What this thing to my internet? The devil is a lie. Hold on. I ain't gonna touch nothing. Let me know if y'all can still see me here on Facebook, okay? Because I don't know why it's tripping. Okay, it went through. It's just one of them didn't do it. Okay. Let me put this number up for y'all real quick. The number for the tax advocate, 877-777-4778. All right, so that's a whole lot of dang on sevens, but that's 877-777-4778. 777-4778. Okay, I don't know which way works best for you, but that's how I have to say it. I got to break them up. Okay, so yes, Brianna, please reach out to me. Thank you. I just gave y'all the tax advocate number. Please call those folks. I promise y'all will get so much further with them, and they can look into the system and get you information the same way the IRS is supposed to. It says, hey, Miss Shamika, anything new for veterans? Hey, John. Yeah, so I just did this Saturday. I spoke at an event about veterans finding ways to get to 100%. There are little known ways, but John, what I would tell you to do is, if you haven't checked my YouTube, I just did a new video. I think it might have been like 2 weeks ago. There's some forms that the government, well, the VA, they're not gonna put it out and tell you about that you can use that are called QB. Let me see. No, excuse me, DBQ. They're called Disability Benefit Questionnaires. Okay. And you can actually go and print those out from online at the VA website, and you can actually take those to the doctor you go to, not a VA doctor, but you can take those to a regular physician that you go to and let them answer the questions. Now, some doctors act a little funny, like they don't want to fill out the questionnaire, but if they don't want to fill out the questionnaire, you should also not be their patient, because that means they are not there to support you, okay? If you have something wrong with you, they can give their medical opinion, okay? And that's all you're asking to do, is give your opinion. What do you think, to help be able to have the VA assess my disability percentage. Now, let me tell y'all something, and then I'm gonna move on, because I know a lot of veterans don't necessarily tune in. You know, veterans are kind of all over the place, but the people who are reviewing your information to make a decision about you being disabled, even a lot of them in the Social Security, they are not medical professionals. They are just people like you and I who have a damn manual in front of them that tell them what to rate or how to rate you. So if you are a person that is trying to get disability, that's not just VA disability, but Social Security as well. I bet you didn't know they had this, but Social Security and the VA both have manuals that tell you what you got to have wrong for the condition that you're going for. Did I just say they gave you the playbook and all you got to do is read the plays? Did I just tell y'all that? Okay. So basically, if you say, I'm a diabetic and I can't work and I want Social Security disability, you need to go to that Social Security disability manual and read what it says that a diabetic has to have in order to qualify. Lord Jesus, they done made it so easy. You see why they put all that information in books? Because they know you ain't gonna read it. So, John, check out that DBQs, disability benefit questionnaires. You can take those to your doctor, but you can also go and check out the VA manual. They have a manual too of all of the things that you could possibly list wrong with yourself, and it'll tell you how they're gonna pay you based off of what you have to have wrong, and you match it with what's wrong with you, and that's how you basically figure out what your percentage is going to be. Too easy to me. Okay, so y'all just let me know. Hey, Starlight. All right, thank you, Aries. I be trying to drop a little bit of jewels. I'm telling y'all, they give y'all the answers to all your problems. You just got to dig for it or know where to dig. Okay. All right, so someone says, what is going on with the IRS making adjustments for the stimulus when I enter what was on the letter? Because the IRS made a lot of adjustments with the stimulus, because a lot of y'all did not get all the letters you were supposed to get for the stimulus. How many people do I have that are married? Now, I don't know your situation, BGGRRDD, but if you are an individual that's married, I see this a lot with married people. Only one spouse got a letter for the stimulus, but the other spouse never got one, although you were paid. Let me tell you what I do. If you're filing taxes, or you have filed taxes and you see the IRS has made an adjustment to the amount that you put in on your taxes, then you need to go to your bank or your bank account, and you need to search EIP. E as in egg, I as in ice, P as in Paul, EIP. That stands for Economic Impact Payment. EIP is the code that the IRS uses when they make that electronic payment. So you need to do EIP 1, then you need to search EIP 2, and then search EIP 3, all together in one word. When you go and you search that, that will tell you, or it will actually extrapolate the information from your bank account, and it will show you the amount you got paid. Cross-reference that with what you should have put on your taxes, not those letters. The IRS makes mistakes just like you do, just like me. So they could be wrong. So I would cross-reference it with your bank account. Now, if you find that they're still wrong after that, then you need to go to a tax preparer and have them basically write up a little letter for you, unless you want to do it yourself, but you can have them basically write up something for you to explain what is wrong, and then mail your taxes in with proof of your documentation, and then you would send it off to the location that handles your state. Now, remember what I said about that Boolean search? You could do IRS, so it's a 1040, right? So you could say IRS 1040, you could do that plus sign and say address. It'll bring it right to the page. It'll bring you right to the page of where you're supposed to deal with issues dealing with 1040s and the IRS and the address. Y'all see? Now, you could have wrote it together if you wanted to. That probably was not such a great example, but I was trying to show you how the Boolean search can work, okay? So let me go over here real quick. Ooh, Angel, thank you so much. Now, if y'all do not know, Angel Myers here on my page, this is a real estate agent, okay? She's a real estate agent, and if y'all are looking or have questions about this Hometown Heroes, this is someone that y'all will be looking to assist you in finding a home. But Angel says, for the Hometown Heroes program, there's an intake specialist / assessor at a psychiatric hospital qualify. I told someone I would find out. Let me tell you. And Angel, if you send me an inbox, I will send you the screenshots of the 50 positions that qualify. All right. So the Hometown Heroes, is this anybody that's watching from Florida? That is a program where they're basically going to give you up to a $25,000 loan on your house. They're going to give it to you as a second mortgage, basically. Okay, they're going to put a lien on the home, but it's a 0% loan. Okay, where they're going to loan it to you as long as you stay at that house. You do not pay it back. If you sell at a house before, before time, the market goes up, you made a whole bunch of money on that house. Guess what? You're going to have to pay them that $25,000 back. All right. So, so far. All right, I do see some work. I do see some nurses on here. And what did she say? A intake specialist. See, I don't see that. I don't see that. Somebody might need to say she's something else up at the job. I do see some licensed counselors and phlebotomists and all that. But send me a message. I'll send it to you right. I'll send it to you right away. I see a psychologist, but I do not see an intake specialist. That might be she might need not to narrow her position down so much. Now, listen now, when it comes to the Hometown Hero program, all you have to do is have somebody at your job certify that you've qualified to be a Hometown Hero, okay? So I don't know how cool she is with somebody, but maybe they could find a position that's close to what she does and say that that's what she does, okay? All right, so let me move on. Thank you, Angel. I'll send that to you. Have a friend that is in default in student loan trying to get back to school. What does she need to do? If you're defaulted in your student loans, you got to make those loans good. There ain't nobody going to give you no money when you done did wrong with the money that you have. So basically, all you need to do, you want to go back to school, you messed up your loans, you need to first call your loan servicer, whether that's Department of Education or if that's Navient, whoever you have, you will go to them. And then you would say, I want to consolidate my loans. Why? Because you need to turn those loans from red into green. Red means red line is bad on your credit report. You're not paying anything on your credit report in red is bad. You want to turn it to green, which means it's good. Okay. So you need to turn that information from red to green, consolidate those loans, wait till it's now showing up. Now, if those loans are charged off, you are going to have to contact the debt collector. You got to make 3 payments. After you make 3 payments, they transfer your loans back to your student loan servicer. Okay. Once you do that, then you can go back and apply for more loans. Okay. But you got to get the ones you got, messed up out there now fixed. Okay. That's right. I hope that answers your question. All right. Let me see. I want to make sure I'll be missing y'all. I received a tuition statement from my school stating I can claim education credit on Form 1040. Absolutely. I don't know why y'all don't file it. If y'all got, you would get a 1098, tuition 1098T. That is money, especially if a person is within their first 4 years of school, especially if you got students. I mean, it's kids who don't even apply, don't even put it onto their parents' tax return. If you get the American Opportunity Credit, that's an extra $1,000 off top. $1,000 for 4 years straight. Okay. After that, you use a lifetime learning credit. It's not that much. Okay. It's definitely not hitting like the American Opportunity Credit. But yes, if you just got that tuition statement, somebody needs to go and amend those taxes and add that and resubmit it because it is worth the $1,000. It is. Okay. Good question, though. It says, I Googled SSBCI and there are so many links for Georgia. What did I tell you to do? SSBCI plus sign and Georgia. That's what you do. That's why I said that's why you do the Boolean search, because there's so much stuff out there. And I'm showing you how to rid yourself of information you don't need so that you can get what you do need. Okay. Harriet says, do you know about people that get disability can file for tax relief? Absolutely. Okay, let me tell y'all. They be talking about them programs on TV about this tax relief and all that. Let me tell you, Miss Harriet, I don't know this person's situation, but I can tell you right now, if a person is on disability, if they have assets, they probably don't have enough money to get any more, okay? Because disability is very limited. So they should, in my opinion, look at possibly saying, if my debts from the IRS are 2 years or older, I'm just gonna file bankruptcy and be done with it and not have to pay them anything. And please, people tell me all the time, you can't throw IRS into bankruptcy. Yes, you can. Don't believe the hype. Look it up for yourself, okay? Do the Boolean search. IRS debt plus sign bankruptcy. Look it up, okay? And you will see. Yes, you can absolutely do it. So that could be one option. Or you could do a hardship where they actually do not collect your loans. They put you in a non-collectible status. The only part about that is ever so often you may have to re-verify that you still are ineligible to pay your payments. So the IRS got a lot of plans. A lot of y'all just don't take advantage of them, okay? They got payment plans. You know they'll work out a way for you to get the money to them. They got the hardship. They got a lot of stuff. The fresh start, the thing that y'all see on the TV, be mindful, okay? It could be a trap, all right? It could be individuals trying to get you into one of those debt consolidation things, and that is absolutely what you do not want. You do not want to fumble the IRS debt and roll it into something else, okay? Unless you're rolling it into a bankruptcy so it can roll its way out your life, all right? All right, let me keep going. Thank you for the information. My student loans from IT Tech have been forgiven. Ooh, congratulations. Now, if they've been forgiven, does that mean they're off your credit report? Please make sure they are. Please also make sure they are deleted from the National Student Loan Database, okay? National Student Loan Database. Make sure they're showing also that you do not owe there as well, okay? Because you don't want to have to go to the bank and try to get a loan for a house. And when they pull your credit and go and look in the Kuiper system, that they still see, y'all hear Max, hush Max, that they still see that you have a debt. So if you don't want that, you can go tell him so he'll know. So if you don't want that to happen to you and have that embarrassment, okay, then make sure they are removed from the National Student Loan Database as well, okay? Was there a third stimulus? It absolutely was. It's $1,400 that came out last year between May and February actually and May. Okay, $1,400. And if you did not get it, that if you filed your taxes for 21, they should have claimed it. Is there anywhere else I can look? For what, Miss Jenna? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. All right. I don't know what your question is. Let me tell y'all really quick. If y'all haven't, that T-Mobile's 10 million project. A lot of y'all got school-age kids. So if y'all got school-age kids, y'all need to be contacting tmobile.com, okay? And go and sign your own child up. Now, look at this. They got a program where the school can sign up and your kids can be issued hotspots from the school. But how many students have come home with hotspots? I'm away. Nobody. But you know what T-Mobile said? You don't have to wait for the school. You, the parent, can go right over to their website, sign your own child up. This has been out. How many times I've been telling y'all about that discounted laptop and the $5 laptop up to $49 laptop. Same thing that they offering y'all, okay? Under the Affordable Connectivity Program. All you got to do is go to T-Mobile. You sign your child up on their website. You put your student ID information in. It's supposed to be real easy, but a couple people hit me up today, so I don't know how easy it is. I don't have no children, so I ain't got to worry about getting that. I wish I did, because y'all get to keep the hotspot for up to 5 years. That's a long time for it to grow with you and to grow with your child. Okay, so that's completely free. And then they also offer you a tablet or a laptop for a fee. Okay, it said discounted. All right, so we don't know what that exact amount is or how nice they're gonna be, but at least they're giving them. Okay, that is not the only company that has them out. Okay, I got videos. I also got my link list that has the link to all the places that have them, so you don't have to just use T-Mobile. Okay, so if y'all want that, y'all can send me an email and I will send you the link list. And if you send me a request for it in my inbox, please send me your email so that I can send it to you. Okay. All right. It says, is there hometowns heroes for daycare workers? Yes, if you're a child care, if you're considered an instructor at a preschool, then yes. Okay. Again, if y'all want the list, I got the list with all 50 positions. The program opened June 1st, and this is people in Florida. But I'm telling y'all, you basically got to reserve your money. So if you are interested in this program, you need to jump on it. All right. It don't make no sense for people to be paying this high behind rent when you can go and get you a house, but you got to have the credit. You got to have the credit, and people don't want to do that. You got to have the credit. That's the only thing that stands between a lot of y'all and a home. Miss Genesis can look online to search for the EIP checks to verify we have gotten them. No, you cannot. You have to look through your bank account. Okay, that's the only way you're going to be able to see if you've gotten them, your bank, or however you chose to get paid. If you got worried about a check being mailed to you, then you need to call the IRS advocate, because those are the only people that can probably help you find out where your check was sent to. All right, this one says, I need a part-time job. Y'all, it's so many part-time jobs out there. Social media is a part-time job. I don't know why y'all not on it. Okay, a lot of y'all got good stories. A lot of y'all that we talk to, man, y'all got the best business because y'all done been living life. Y'all got husbands, boyfriends, badass kids. Y'all got good stories. So if you need a part-time job, I don't know why you're not on social media, because it does pay. We talked about this last Monday. All right, yes, it will be on replay on YouTube. Please, you can go to Shamika Saves and check it out. I do this every Monday. Let me see. It says, I did my taxes with you, but I submitted before I received my tuition statement. Can we fix this? Yes, you can. Send me your tuition statement. We will do your amendment and get that out. That is money, and we don't leave no money on the table. Okay. All right. So make sure you get that to me. You got the tablets. See, thank you, Mango Skin, for letting you know. Listen, y'all, you can get these tablets. Y'all is playing, okay? If I go show you the tablets I got, y'all gonna flip. But I got mine for $50, and I got 10 of them. I ain't gonna tell y'all what I got them for or where I got them from. That's another conversation for another day. But I'm telling y'all, I do not play. If I can get them, I even got all the COVID tests, and I didn't even need them. But if they say I can have them, I'm getting them. Okay, they might be a collector's item one day. Okay. All right, it says, if I owe the IRS, will they take it out this year when I file? Yep. The one thing they're going to get clever about is collecting their funds. They're going to get clever about it. And if y'all have not, please go to the IRS website and register yourself. I mean, it's crazy that y'all wait to do this only in January. Then y'all press for time and you're stressed out because the website don't work. So right now it's sometime where everybody outside, I'll be sitting at home registering myself. I'll be sitting at home, look, this training just came. Let me take this. Why? Because I'm not trying to be part of the popular broke crowd. Did y'all hear me say broke? I had to say that loud. It came out like puke, okay? And I don't want to be a part of that. So go and be ahead of the game. Go register yourself at the IRS website. Because why? Because you need your transcripts. Why? Because some of y'all lost y'all tax documents. At least you can go there and get them. A lot of y'all can't remember what jobs y'all worked at. At least you can go there and get them. Okay, so that's why. If you want to do a consultation with me, all you have to do, Miss Harriet, send me a message in my inbox, and I will send you a link. And we can do it. You can go to shamikasaves.com too. We're still working on changing it up a little bit, but you can actually go there too. I'm pretty accessible. A lot of y'all already got my phone number. So we can just set it up. Let me know. How can I qualify for loan forgiveness? Tell me what school you went to. That's most important. What about the tablets? Tablets come through the companies that you go and get them the Wi-Fi from. Okay, there are places that are giving out tablets just because you're low income, just because your children get school lunch. Okay. Send me a request Starlight, and I will send you the link list. Send me an email, shamikasaves.gmail.com, and I will send you the link list. Thank you, Karan. How you doing, girl? We was just talking about you the other day, man. Okay, Sweetie says, why didn't IRS take all the debt I owed them and sent me the remaining refund, but I still owe them because they probably were trying to be nice. I'm actually surprised that they did that too, because that's not something that normally happens. If I were you, sweetie 50, I would call the IRS tax advocate to find out if they made some type of change. And if they did, holler at your girl and let me know, because that's important information to give back to other people. But I have never seen them give you or think about you enough to give you some money. Okay. So that probably, I don't know how many years you had, but the person processing it probably wasn't paying attention. Okay. Says, how do I get the free hotspot? You can go to tmobile.com. Okay. First, that's the place you can go. I went to Florida Metropolitan University. Yes, it has turned to Everest. So you can wait on it, or you can put in your borrower's defense and get it. Okay. Look, I've been doing police officers. Okay. So I want to thank y'all for and sharing the information, because we got to make sure they get that. Okay, she said she paid $30 for the tablet. Y'all can't beat that. And she got that on that affordable connectivity program. It's a lot of companies that are participating. They just keeping it hush. You know why? Because they already got their money from the government. They just waiting to see if y'all gonna come and get y'all piece that y'all supposed to get. Okay, these companies know what they're doing. Already done got the money, waiting on you to go collect it. All right. All right, so it's 8 o'clock. Let me see if I miss anything. It says I want to start a business. College necessary? Absolutely not. You don't have to go to college for anything. Matter of fact, I don't even push college. I push certifications. Certifications take you way further than a degree, depending on what that degree field is in. Now, if you're going to be an astrophysicist, an engineer, a certification might not hit on that. But if you're just going for business, you can get a certificate, okay, and call it a day. All right. These degrees, these kids, see, people want these student loans forgiven because they went to school for fine arts. It ain't our fault you can't get no job and you chose that's done behind degree, especially if you know that you didn't have no plan of what you're going to do. College is not the time to figure it out, okay? Parents, y'all need to be having y'all kids with a plan when they go to school, because we don't know what's going to happen with student loans, okay? And the student loans is about the only thing the government had to bank on that was going to help pull them out of debt, is knowing that y'all were going to pay. And now look, y'all ain't paying, okay? So we don't want to send these kids on, wasting their time, okay? Let me see if okay, so here goes a little known fact, and I'm gonna let y'all go, okay? I bet y'all did not know that you can get a bag of ice from McDonald's. I'm telling y'all, I love McDonald's ice, and just like I love Sonic ice. And ladies, y'all know the little cube ice, the crushed ice be so good. I bet y'all didn't know that you can go to McDonald's to the drive-thru or inside, and you can get you a 7-pound bag of ice for $1.50. Okay. Now it may range prices differently where you live, but I did not know that. And it was very good to know, because I am definitely going to get my bag of crushed ice from Mickey D's. Okay. And also, if you cheap, you can get you a birthday cake. Okay. McDonald's does provide sheet cakes. I did not know this myself. I had to look it up to make sure it was true. And it is true. So I'm not trying to put none of my bakers and none of my cake decorators out of business. But if y'all start tripping and coming up with your ridiculous high prices, we're going right over to Mickey D's and get us a sheet cake. Okay. For the $9. All right. Hey, Dwight. I hope you're doing well. Let me see if I missed anything. Okay. I got that. All right. Yes, Miss Condra, hit me up. We're going to do it. Hey, okay, Dwight, I'm glad you're here. And thank you, Mia. I love you too. And let me see, did I miss anything? I think that's it. I'm telling you, see, I'm going to get my ice. When I found out McDonald's had the ice, I was like, I'm all in. Let me run through my pictures. Y'all know I take pictures of a lot of stuff. Okay, so we already talked about a 5.8 billion. We talked about the school for giving these debts for people. Also, if you're in local area, Coco got $70,000 that they're giving away to people for kids to put their kids in some summer program. I'm gonna post it right after this live. You could get 10,000. Okay, it's per organization. All right, they're trying to get this organization, but they got some money to give away for these schools. So I'm gonna put it out so you can see, you can get your organization to apply to get your school, your children in on this. Okay, let me keep going. If you're in Orlando, they got a job training program. The company is called, I'm gonna repost this in my story too. The company is called Rise Employment and Training. Okay, it's a program that they have where they will retrain you. They'll give you $125 a week a stipend. It's not a lot, but hey, it's better than nothing. While they retrain you, it's for 8 weeks, and they provide childcare. So ladies, you also can get in on this. I will repost this on my story. Please take advantage. Y'all see this money we talking about? Now, y'all don't like y'all jobs. This is the time they're going to let these people retrain y'all into something that can actually put you in the 5 and the 6 figures, okay? Thank you, Dwight. It's just up and looking a mess. Let me see. I appreciate that. You always make me feel cute. I already talked to y'all about the baby formula recall. I already talked to y'all about the GTL. That's for the prison call. And remember, I told y'all the IRS is hiring 4,000 people. Go to usajobs.com. Please don't go in there with no raggedy behind resume talking about I did this and I did that. We don't start resumes with I. Okay, we talking third person. Okay, so if you won't think that resume look right, and you know you really want this good old government job, you know, good government benefits and a retirement check, please don't waste these people's time and putting this resume that does not really show what you're really made of. Some people are great at work but cannot write. Okay, and that ain't no shame about that. Just reach out and ask for help. So if you want me to take a look at your stuff, send it to you, girl. Okay, and I'm gonna give you my honest review. Okay, and I worked for the government my whole life. I know what they're looking for. They want a federal resume, and 4,000 people, that's a lot of y'all. All right, so please go get that job so y'all can be the tax advocates that we call and give us this insight and this help that we need. All right, let me keep going. Hold on, because I had something else for y'all. Woo. Let me see. Look, if y'all want to go on Catfish on MTV, and if y'all want to be famous, okay, Catfishes, they're looking for people for Catfish. So MTV is out there. Y'all know I put the information out for everybody, okay? We got all kind of people that watch. All right. What was it that I had to show you? Okay, we already talked about the discounted internet. And I feel like I'm gonna get off this and be like, no, I forgot so-and-so. Oh, damn. So y'all just bear to make sure we're not. Okay, that's something local. I believe that's it, y'all. And if it is, I'll just put it out on my story. Ain't nobody got time to be waiting on me. Okay, so again, let me see if y'all ask me any questions. What about Virginia? Look, Virginia, they probably don't, but y'all talk about the Hometown Heroes program. Well, I don't know what program y'all talking about because every state has it. Every state just calls things differently. Okay. It says Broward is giving $40,000 to $50,000 to purchase homes. Thank you, Nicola. If you have the information, can you please send it to us so I can make a little video so that I can break it down to people real fast. Thank you for the information. See if y'all in Broward County, they giving money. I'm telling y'all, they want y'all. They say to buy these homes, but you got to be credit ready. You got that repo on there. You got that charge off on there. You got the medical bills on there. You can slide, but you got other collections. That's a no. Okay. So I just had it. I'm gonna shout out my friend Shaquelle. Shaquelle, I don't know if you're watching, but Shaquelle was like, "No, ma'am." Shaquelle had a pre-approval for the bank for $150,000 with a repo. Now that's just what they telling her. First of all, I don't even know why they gave her a quote with the repo because they're not going to go through and give her a home loan. Okay. But cool. They just doing that to reel y'all in. All right. But please do not let these banks fool you and make you think they're going to give you some money with a repo on your credit because they're not. Basically, they told her, hey, it's $150 right now with this repo on here, but if you get it off, we'll give you this much. So what did she do? Shaquelle, my good friend, she said, I'm finna pay it off and remove it from my credit. And she did. And she said, before she did, she called me and said, Shamika, it's this much. What should I say? I said, tell them you want to settle this debt. Go in there when you get on the phone, already have in mind how much you're going to pay. I'll be willing to pay and be willing to make the payment then. They love that. And she did it. Called me back next day. I paid it. Got her letter saying she paid it. Now she's just waiting for it to fall off of her credit. Okay. So now she went back to that bank. They said, well, we went from 150. Now we'll give you 210. Now, I ain't going to lie. That does not get you a lot of house. But when this market drop, and it will, she'll be right back on point to be able to get her anything that she wants. So please do not let something that small stay in your way. Okay, please. Thank you, Nicola. Send it to me. I appreciate it. Michelle says, I just registered my business and I ran across your video how to fill out the application. What's a good bank to open a business account or a credit union? Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate it. Navy Federal, of course, is always going to be the preferred. Everybody wants to get in with Navy Federal because they give good money to loan. But if you don't have a good, or if you can't get into Navy Federal, I would tell you, stay away from the Wells Fargo's and the Bank of America's. Honestly, I think a pretty decent bank is Truist. It's SunTrust, or Truist Bank. Some of y'all may have had issues with them. I don't have an issue with credit unions, but you got to realize, if you're trying to go get with a bank because you want them to loan you money, a credit union is not the kind of bank you want to go to. It's just not. They don't loan money like that. Okay, they're a smaller bank. Yes, you don't pay any monthly fees and all of that. Credit unions are great for personal banking, but I don't think so much so for business. I would try the medium size. Truist is trying to get up there to compete with the Wells Fargo's and the Bank of America's, but and PNC is pretty good. TD Bank is probably, honestly, that's probably my favorite. So go to TD Bank, Michelle. Okay. And TD Bank is so cool that they will let you open up like 3 accounts with no fees if you take their merchant account service. And if you have a business, more than likely you're going to want a merchant service. All right. Mia Bell says, what's up with the loan forgiveness for student loans? No loan forgiveness other than the people who qualify for those programs. And that's why I tell you to put in for your borrower's defense and stop waiting for them. GTL, if you have, I will post the video on TikTok after this. GTL is the phone service for individuals in prison. They have a class action lawsuit. I'm going to put the information up so that you can go and get your money. Because I know a lot of y'all qualify because we've been using GTL for a long time. All right. So I know it's after 8. It says, I sure ain't tried it. Okay. Let me see, make sure I missed anything. Did you make a video about getting a lot of movie channels through your cable? Oh, thank you. I am. Thank you for reminding me. Appreciate it. I'm going to do that after this. So I'm going to make the post in my story. I'm then going to make the video to tell y'all how to get the 1,000 channels. Thank you so much. I'm telling you, I need a new assistant, I swear. All right. So, do you have to be a military family to get a Navy Federal account? Yes and no. Yes, you could be military family. You can have someone that's in your immediate family that has an account with Navy Federal, or this is the trick that a lot of people do. Other than if you are already a member. If you are already a member, I don't know why you're not selling your memberships. Just remember that if you put somebody on that's messed up, it's going to come back on you, and Navy Federal doesn't like that. That's their way of trying to cut down on who can get in. But another way that you can do it is as long as if you have the same address on your license as somebody else that has an account with them. You could say they consider that to be like a close relative. So if you want to change your driver's license, I mean, sometimes it might be worth it. It ain't nothing to go change your driver's license and change it right back. But you can change your driver's license to have the same address as the person that has a Navy Federal account. And that is one way to get in. Okay. And I am going to make that video. I received mail about a stimulus for $1,400, but I received 2 last year. Could I claim this one too? You got $1,400. You only got 1 last year. You should have answered yes on your taxes saying that you did get it. I would not claim a stimulus on my taxes or try to get any money from the IRS until you know for sure that you did not get the one that you did. Remember, go to your bank account, EIP1, EIP2, EIP3, and that way you can search to see in your history what you got paid. All right. So I'm over my time. It's easy for me to do this. Y'all know. So I'm going to let y'all go. Thank y'all again for being here with me on Monday. As soon as I get this thing figured out, I'm hoping to have this thing like 3 days a week because it's so many questions that I swear I can answer for y'all. But slowly but surely, I'm going to let this fold out into what it's going to be on its own. I'm just going to let God take control. All right. So y'all have a good one. And I'll see y'all guys next Monday. If you have any questions, want to book a consultation, or you just want me to take a look at that resume or get that link list, please drop it in the box. Send me an email. I'll send you all the links, information that you need so you can book a consultation. Okay. See you next Monday. Bye.